Well, good morning. As you can see, it's quite dark. That's because it's only about, well, it's nearly 7 o'clock in the morning. It's just getting to that time of year now where it's dark in the mornings. Now, I am going to be fishing on the River Thames today, which is like a nemesis. Is that the right word for me? I never do very well on the Thames, never have. Hopefully today will change that and I can actually catch some fish. So I'm after pike and perch on lures today. So it's not my first lure trip of this half of the year, but it's, you know, I went perch fishing briefly, which didn't go very well, which is why there wasn't a video for that. So I'm just waiting for my old mucker, Tom, who lives round the corner from here, or very close to here. He's not here yet, so hopefully turns up at some point soon. Although I don't actually know if it's slightly too dark to start fishing yet. So hopefully I can catch something today and break my duck on the River Thames. I mean, I have caught fish here, but not, you know, tiny little perch, I think. And a few bleak maybe when I've been float fishing before years ago in Kingston or near Kingston. But nothing, I don't think, I'm trying to think if I've caught anything on a lure before. I've caught little perch on lures. Oh, actually no, I have had one pike in the past. I think that was before I did videos though, so that's not on anything. So let's see what happens. It's predicted to be not an ideal day. We're supposed to be a bit of rain this morning, but I think that's been and gone already. And they're supposed to have like sun for most of the day now, which is not ideal for lure fishing. But let's wait for Tom to arrive, get the kit out, and see what we can catch. So, whilst I'm waiting for Tom to arrive, so our first destination is Boulters Lock in Maidenhead on the River Thames, obviously. Now, I fished here, I think twice, and I haven't caught anything from here yet. So hopefully that'll change. I'm not fussed what I catch. A pike would be lovely. Now, I know it's only me, something that I'm doing wrong or the conditions, because obviously the Thames is famous for very big pike, very big perch. But it's just a case of finding them. We had a bit of rain last night, so I'm hoping the Thames is still in so good condition. But we'll see. Hopefully Tom arrives soon and we can get cracking.
Love this bit of river down here.
Does look really nice.
It's just dead flat, isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously you used to get some nice perch nearer the flow. So that seems to have stopped since recent years, but then again, I did used to fish baits down there, like lobworms and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the way to go. I reckon start by this blue boat.
Yeah.
Over there, yeah.
What a piggyback snail. It's just catching. Oh, he's actually.
Taking that lure deep.
Yeah, he's taking the lure. Look at him. Well, I haven't blanked. Caught a snail.
Break the shell up and use it as bait.
There you go. I don't know if I've ever caught a snail before, so there we go. That's a first. The Thames has given me something. Very weedy. It's always that moment you hit a bit of weed and you think it's a fish, but it's not. Right, so where are we? Boulters Lock.
Yes.
So we've done Boulters Lock.
Dead.
Didn't really catch anything. Well, we didn't catch anything at all.
It's very barren down here.
It's very barren. Is this classed as low or is it just clear? Because it looks.
It's very clear, obviously.
It's
but
very clear.
It's slightly lower than usual by the looks of it.
I've fished these stretches with Tom a few times. I don't know how many times. A few, not 2, 3, 4 times. I can't remember now. But we always seem to get it in some form of bad condition. I don't know if this is classed as bad conditions, being clear, do you?
No, I think for the sight fishing it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also you can pretty much chuck any jig or bait you want out there and they're going to see it. But there's no weed. The weed's all gone. That's what normally is a bit of weed still knocking about.
There's plenty of weed up in the big bit up there, but
yeah, that's why we're going to head to the more open parts now and hopefully we'll find a bit of cover, because I just find when there's no weed the predatory fish are not as well, they're not stalking, are they? They're just somewhere else. Don't forget your unhooking mat.
There's a log on the floor. It looked, I thought was my unhooking mat because it keeps falling off. It is still attached to me, isn't it? Because I can't actually see it.
No.
Give yourself a shake, I can feel it.
Out now.
So where are we heading now?
So I think we should just take a wander down the main stretch here.
Yeah.
So I reckon, yeah, we'll have a wander because I have had some nice hits down this part. It's whether we walk all the way up and have a go, or whether we move the cars up closer to where we're heading and put more effort in
Further
along by Brunel's bridge and places like that, which can be really productive.
Well, I think if we walk up here, how far was it to where we parked the cars last time?
There's a few spots you can go, but I mean you can just literally weave in and out of spots all day.
Yeah.
So we could go and park at the Texaco garage now. I was going to buy a sandwich or something anyway, you know, so that gives us a reason to park there.
Yeah.
And, I think you get an hour, so
okay.
you could literally cross the road and fish under that bridge, which is where I wanted to show you where I lost that really nice perch when I was a
Is that
teenager.
the white bridge? The white bridge or not?
No, this is a big bridge. This is, I think it's called Maidenhead Bridge because it's the link on the A4.
Oh, I know the one where the bridge is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's quite productive there. It's a really nice open spot. There's weed and.
Yeah.
But walking there is a bit of a trek. If you've gone that far without moving the car, you don't want to be coming back.
Yeah.
So we either leave the cars here all day, all morning and go, or we move the cars and try and get somewhere up there.
What, you reckon move the cars now, or either now or not? I'm quite lazy, so walking is.
It's not that it's a big trek.
Yeah.
It's just that while you're lure fishing and walking it, that's a lot of time gone, and then you've got that time coming back again.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking speed-wise, is it quicker to relocate?
And we've got to be either back here by 9 to pay,
exactly.
or
pay now, which I don't even know if it will accept money yet.
Yeah.
Let's move the cars.
Okay.
Worst case, we drive up, can't find anywhere, we just come back again. But
Yeah.
we
Someone's present to me.
Yeah.
Look at that.
we could attach some trebles to that, put your line through there, and
Even
probably
almost looks like a swivel
Yeah.
attached to it as well.
so we could catch some blanks with that, couldn't we?
Yeah. Quick breakfast stop. So we're just walking our way down now to another part of the Thames. So we parked up the road. Gonna go down, try underneath some bridges and see what we can get. Hopefully something. Here we go. Not a huge fish, but it's a lovely fish. Ooh, it's going to jump, I can feel it. Been a while, so I'm not overly confident, but there we go. What a cracking fish. First Thames pike in
Forever.
God knows how long.
They're in here still.
Let's slip it back.
I'd give you, yeah, I'd say it's got a good weight to it. It's hard to fight.
Oh yeah.
It's behaving now. Yeah?
Yeah, that looks awesome. Get out then. Little action shot there. Oh.
We'll have a couple more casts and then we'll mooch you on to new areas.
I don't know if you can see this, but randomly there is eggs. Someone's just thrown eggs under the water. There's some more. Right down here. Ooh. Only on the Thames.
Sponsored by Pepsi Max Cherry.
So targeting just the pike. Got a fairly standard pike rod. This one is 15 to 50 gram. So it'll do most things that I want it to. I don't really use huge lures, so I don't need much else. Then we've got nice curly tail lure. I don't know what size jighead this is, but it's sizable. So yeah, it'd be nice to actually catch a pike on the pike rod. And a perch on the perch rod. But we'll see. Conditions are not great now. It is so... it's hot. It's not just sunny, it's hot. And we are mid-October. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. Obviously had one pike so far. So see if we can winkle out a couple more. Is there anything more? Perch would be lovely if I could get a perch, but it's such a big river. It is quite daunting to someone like me who doesn't fish rivers very often, especially lure fishing anyway. And then to come down to the Thames, and this is a huge bit of water really. But we'll keep plugging away. See what else we can catch. Looks like a little carp. No, the tail doesn't really suit the fish
hang on,
either.
there we go. Yeah, it's the wrong. Seems to only want to go one way. Let's give it a batch.
Look at this.
Put it in your fish tank. You never have to clean it.
It feels cruel because it looks like an impaled carp.
Yeah.
Is that real? Oh, look,
Is that why it wasn't swimming right? Maybe. Let's try it again.
Be free.
No, it's just needs a bit of a faster retrieve.
Needs a bit of momentum.
Tally ho!
scared the hell out of that duck.
I was aiming to hook the duck. It's like at the fairground.
You know you wasn't, Tom.
Hook a duck.
Hook a duck.
Because you flip it upside down. If you get a high number, you win a toy.
So you're hoping to win a pike?
I'm just hoping to win a toy.
I mean, we are on the Thames, so the chances are you could easily hook something toy related.
Something with double A's in. Yeah, double A batteries.
Yeah. All kinds of things. We've made our way down to Brunel's, I think it's called Brunel's Bridge, which is this monstrous bridge behind me. We're on the left hand side where Tom's fishing. There is a huge amount of, I don't think it's rubbers, loads of them. So try not to hook them, although it would be quite funny. Here's Thomas. Oh, with the rowers in the background. Come on, hook them. I'm going to have a go on this side here, see if anything's at home. It's been a bit slow. Oh, train. It's been a bit slow now. Might be because the sun is so bloody bright and there's a lot of boat traffic or rowing traffic Yeah, it's been very tricky. We've probably only got about an hour left at the most. It's not looking good, but at least there's been one, and that's enough for me. Tom hooked a boulder behind me. Did you lose it?
Yeah.
No.
Took a Pike that had for a long time. That was.
The boulder one.
Yeah. No, we had hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be the last spot of the day. We're only fishing till midday. It's about half an hour's time. We're on a big bay here. Let me just pan this round. I say bay, it's actually, well, I say bay, it's more of a point. So it goes all the way around. So the Thames splits off and goes this side and this side of the island, which we're stood on. So we've got a big area out in front of us to have a little go at. We've got a lot of weed, but fish like weed. But it's been a brilliant day. Any day on the bank is brilliant. Recently started a new job, so it's been quite a stressful week. So yeah, it's been really, really good. Get out with me old mucker Tom. And to actually manage to catch a pike off the Thames, which has been a hell of a long time since I've done that. But let's thrash this about for a little while for the perch. Then I'll crack out the pike rod. Give that a go. See if we can get a last minute fish.
Yeah, big patchy.
Tom is just trying one last ditch attempt at a monster perch / pike.
Or even a perch pike.
Or even a perch pike. Now is there zander in this section, in this bit? I know there's zander in the Thames.
They could be in it. I don't see why not. We've had someone apparently further up has had sea trout before in here.
Really?
Yeah. Match fishing.
There really is everything in here.
Even eggs.
Even eggs.
Not bird eggs either.
No.
Well, chicken eggs.
Eggs. Random.
The question is, are they hard boiled, soft boiled, or not boiled at all?
I would say probably not boiled at all. That's a lot of effort to take them home, boil them, then bring them back to throw them in.
Maybe people
But you never know. This is the River Thames.
Maybe instead of like an axe murderer, there's an egg murderer going about.
Just buying up all the eggs and throwing them in.
Boil them up and then chuck their bodies in the river. A bit gangster style, really.
Yeah. But they're probably just out of the packet and chucked in the river.
Or someone said to them, if they float, they're no good. So
Yeah,
chucked them in.
they were testing them and realised that they can't actually get the good ones now because
Yeah.
they're on the bottom of the river.
So they ended up having to net the floating ones out
Yeah,
and eat them ones.
rank.
All sorts of
There'll be a beep over that bit.
Huh?
There'll be a beep over that bit.
I said ship.
Ship
Yeah, ship.
with a p. Well, that's all she wrote. Pretty decent few hours fishing, mainly because I actually caught a pike, which for me from the Thames is pretty amazing because I don't know why I always struggle on the Thames. No matter what part of the Thames I'm fishing, I just seem to struggle. You know, I've only ever caught, I think, one other pike out the Thames. I haven't fished it a huge amount, to be fair. But this winter I am planning on actually putting a bit of time in on the Thames in a few different areas, trying to learn where I can catch fish from, and then working those areas. Now that I know there's a point on here that held a pike, just gives me that little bit of confidence. Whereas when you've done sort of 3 or 4 trips like I have and caught absolutely nothing, well, that was rude. Bloody radio. Yeah, you lose all confidence in where you're fishing. So to actually catch a fish has really, you know, put the confidence levels up a few notches, that's for sure. And it was good to come out with Tom. I haven't fished with Tom in ages, and I haven't seen him in a while. So yeah, it was just nice to get out of the house for a few hours. Been ridiculous, you know. I've just started a new job last week, so it's been a very, very, very busy week. So yeah, it's been good for the old soul to just get out and a few hours fishing. So yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.